Welcome to Z Music Productions Mental Health Podcasts, the space where we talk openly, honestly, and compassionately about mental health. I'm your host, Dr. Loveness Mabunu. If you are new to our podcast, please subscribe, like, and share. In each episode, we will explore the challenges, victories, and everyday realities of mental well being. I'm here in the studio with our guests, Audley and Lila, to talk about mental health, and they bring in their experiences. So chill out, hang out, and listen to us. And we are talking about mental health and social media. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Audley Coley is a motivational speaker, a fitness instructor, a certified Toastmaster. He won a 2004 Table Topic and Humor Championship competition where he represented the Sun Life group. He is the subject of the book Oddly Enough, You Can Soar About Mental Illness by Leslie White Redford. He is a Bell Canada representative for Bell Let's Talk program for the last 4 years and the winner of the Community Leadership Award in 2019 for Montreal Case. He was diagnosed with manic depressive disorder at 27 years old. Audley graduated from Concordia University with a BA Fine Arts, specializing in dance. He is the ambassador of the Art Control Film Festival. In 2025, he was presented with the Sankofa Lifetime Achievement Award for the Nunavut Black History Society in Iqaluit. Welcome, Audley.
Thank you very much.
Laila Shalabo,
Hi.
half Canadian, half Lebanese. Laila was raised by her mother, who instilled in her a deep connection to Lebanese values and culture. Growing up in a French school system and surrounded by a mosaic of cultures, she often grappled with questions of identity, belonging everywhere, yet never fully fitting in. From a young age, she was captivated by people and their stories, though she often carried the weight of imposter syndrome. Uncertain about the path ahead, one thing remained clear. She was deeply curious about the human mind and driven to understand others on a profound level. This led her to pursue a degree in psychology at Concordia University. After facing personal challenges and trauma, she came to one powerful realization. Her purpose was to help others. Today, Laila is on a path to becoming a high school teacher, still exploring both herself and the world around her. Her mission is to transform how students learn, advocating for an education system that evolves alongside technology and the changing minds of a new generation. So, Laila, talking about technology in relation to social media, how does social media impact mental health?
Ooh, that is such an important question because it's a topic that we talk about a lot. Technology affects us in a very good way and a very bad way. Why does it affect us in a bad way? Because it portrays an image of the perfection around the world, that everything is perfect, everything is good, life is good, we have a great mental health, we can reach out if we have a problem, that everything is easy. It's the topic of easiness and accessibility and knowledge and overpower and even the notion of power. It's a tool that kids use too much and too little at the same time. But the advantage is that it gave us a new generation of kids who are so self-aware and who are using this technology to the best of their advances. They teach us things, they show us things, they know things, and they're becoming young adults very, very early, at a very early stage. So it has an impact on mental health, of course, because we have kids that are becoming adults at a too young age.
That's right. Oddly, what emotions do you feel when you are scrolling online?
I'm not much of a scroller. As I said, that's really before my time. And I'm much more about human interaction. And being a dancer, being an artist, it's very important for me to have human contact, and it was very challenging during the pandemic. And I saw how important it was, and I actually started a Zoom workout online, and that's helped save me and save a lot of my clients. But I I could do without social media, and I'm really fearful of artificial intelligence because I said I'm a farmer.
So social media has positive and also negative impacts in today's world, which is fast-paced world. We learn a lot from social media. We get a lot of information from social media, but however, sometimes if we overuse it, we also have negative impacts as well. Laila, do you ever take social media breaks? Why or why not?
Oh my God. I have to. I use my phone a lot, too much. I use my phone mostly for work, which is very draining because I have to handle text messages from parents all the time. So I'm constantly on my phone. And when I'm on my phone, of course, I get distracted. So I'm on social media. And I'm a DJ. So I have to look at music. I have to research a lot. And I'm constantly on my phone because I use it for music. So sometimes I'm a bit overwhelmed because I put myself a lot of pressure and I feel guilty, very guilty, because I'm like, I spent like 7 hours on my phone and I don't realize it because you can see the time you spend on your phone on average per week. And I'm like, oh my God. And sometimes I'm scared of looking at it. But the reality is that I'm very good at my job and I'm always on time when it comes to answering my parents, answering patients. My boyfriend, he tells me, a day without phones. Okay, a day without phones. Put on silent, put upstairs. I'm like, but I have to answer to parents, but I have to answer to my mom, but I have to answer. And sometimes I'm like, no, phone away, time on my own. I live on the countryside now. I moved from Montreal to the countryside and my mental health is better, honestly, moving away from the city.
For me, most of the time, when I wake up in the morning, I do the reading before I start perusing my phone. And I have some friends or family, sometimes they would say, why were you not answering your phone? Because we were calling you constantly. And I will be saying, no, the first thing is when I go to sleep, I put that on the silent mode.
We love
Because I
silent
need to
mode.
have a good sleep. It's important for my sanity. And when I wake up, I do my prayers and reading before I touch that social media or the phone or digital gadgets because sometimes it's disturbing. How can you advise people actually who are addicted to social media?
Well, personally, as I said, I turn off my phone and I don't answer. I don't go on the phone for at least the first 2 hours after I get up. So I've trained myself to meditate. I don't take any phone calls. I don't, listen to the radio. So I've conditioned myself. So most people I know it's like drugs. To some people they have to check what's going on, but if you can, you start with an hour. If you are used to doing 4 hours a day on the phone, like anything like exercise, you come back, you start with a couple of sit ups or a couple of jacks. So the same thing with the phone. Don't go hardcore right away, cause it will go crazy. But take an hour at a time. And you slowly kind of wean yourself off. But yeah, just break the habit, but don't go, as I said, if you're used to be on the phone 7 hours, you don't just stop 7 hours. Take an hour and bit
Yeah.
by bit. Yeah.
Social media can be both positive and negative. We get connected to our family, to our friends. We can learn a lot of information from social media. But when it becomes overwhelming, you need to use it cautiously because your mental health matters. Health social media habits like setting time limits, curating your feed, and taking breaks can protect and even enhance your mental well-being. Audley, thank you for your insightful and contribution. Thank you for today.
And thank you again for having me. And a quick shout out to the Montreal Canadiens. Chris Nyland actually went to see a one-man show, and you're talking about mental health. The Canadians have been very supportive. Carey Price, and they're very supportive organization as far as supporting the athletes who are, I say, brave enough to come out. And yeah, we just need more support on this level to help people feel comfortable about it's okay not to be okay.
Thank you, Laila.
Thank you very much. It was very great, this podcast. And I hope people listen and drop their phones and go to the gym, go do activities outside, spend more time with your loved ones, spend more time getting out of your comfort zone and meeting new people. It helps. And thank you for having us today.
Thank you. If you are facing mental challenges, you are not alone. Seek help, speak out. And also, it's a call to our government, our policymakers, everyone, to put the funding, money, resources towards the mental well-being of everyone. Thank you to our viewers. You have a wonderful day.